What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and start this video. I want to Chris Calt. I want to give him a shout out because there's something that he brought to my attention that I hadn't really paid attention to, but that I'm noticing more even now as I get in various microphones from like Fi-Fine. You know, I've been partnered with them for many years, and shouts out to my homeboy. He knows who he is. That got me hooked up with Fi-Fine. And but Chris Calt, I just wanted y'all go check his channel out. I'll probably leave his information in the description among my other buddies that do microphone reviews. Of course, it'll be Clay, back to the retro review, the Clay Allen review, so many to name. Yeah, those, you know, you follow the squad. You know, you follow. I'll put their information in the links below, so you can follow my homeboys. They do awesome jobs with these microphones, and you know, got me even more interested in, you know, to a lot of because I'm not really an audiophile, but I am a musician. I do play percussion, and I do sing in church and everything, and well, that's how I grew up anyway, you know, playing the drums and singing in the choir and stuff like that. And now I'm on a, you know, my journey is a little bit different. I'm still a gamer, but I do a lot of, you know, spoken word. And what I mean by spoken word, I speak on, you know, Bible passages, and I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So I just want to let you guys know that there's no shame in my game. And to me, audio quality is very important, because when people are listening to you speaking certain things, even on my Facebook page, I do a lot of speaking on that channel. And I noticed that the equipment that I buy is very important, and very, that, you know, it's very important how the quality of sound to me. So I just want to go through a couple of, Chris Calt, he basically nailed it. I had never paid it any attention, but he was telling me that the microphones that I use, even though I do have a partnership with Fi-Fine, and they use like a lot of cardioid microphones. Some are handheld, some are not, some are like podcasting microphones, whatever you want to call it. But out of all the microphones that I have, he made a very good point. And I went back and I listened to my own videos and some of my comparison and reviews, and every one of my reviews on the handheld microphones seems to enhance my voice. Everybody's different. Everybody is different. I'll be the first one to tell you that everybody has a different voice. Everybody has a different tone. But for me, seems like my handheld microphones sound the best with my voice. I do have the Shure SM58. That's an XLR microphone. That review is on my channel if you want to check it out. I also have looked at, or I reviewed the Shure SM58 and the Behringer SL85X, and both of those microphones are straight XLR. I think the Behringer was a little bit brighter. Nevertheless, it still sounded good for the price that I paid for it. And if you go through my channel, you'll find the reviews of it, between the Shure SM58 and the Behringer SL85S. Both are XLR dynamic cardioid microphones, and they're both handheld. The most recent one that I had added was the Fi-Fine Tank 2. Now that one, the Tank 2 is XLR, USB A and C. So take that in consideration. Now the Fi-Fine Tank 2 does sound good on my voice, so that's what made me think about what Chris told me, and I take his advice as serious, because he worked in radio. You know, he worked in, you know, in that field, so he has an ear, you know, that I pay attention to. When he says something to me, I really take it to heart, because he worked in that field, and he has a nice speaking voice as well for radio. Like I said, I'll leave his information in the description. Y'all go check him out. One of my good friends I've met through this journey with these different various microphones. Now the one that I'm speaking to you tonight is on the PVI 2 XLR. It's a gold microphone, as you can see in the video. Very nice, very nice. I did, however, it's right here. I did, however, put a pop filter on it, and it sounds even better. You know what I'm saying? It sounds even better. So to me, it does. So I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I'm really taking to heart what he said about maybe. Now, of course, it has handling noise. I'm not gonna touch the boom arm. Any mic that I have, I'm gonna put it on the boom arm. This is the Shure SM58 right here that I have in my hand. As you can see, that's the microphone itself. It's straight XLR. It doesn't have an on or off switch or anything like that, but yeah, that is the Shure microphone. And I'm using my eMeet camera, the 4K camera that my homeboy Back to the Retro Review was telling me about. So it focuses, I see it focuses in pretty quick. This is the Behringer SL85S. This is XLR as well. This one does have an on and off switch, as you can see. And this mic has some heft to it. That's the bottom of it. That is the bottom of it. XLR. It's got some heft to it, I will say. As you can see, it kind of looks like the Shure SM58. And I think I paid like $20, $17 for that microphone, I think, something like that for the Behringer. Yeah, for the Behringer SL85X XLR. It sounds pretty good. And of course, you can't see the PVI2. It's playing in the video. XLR is gold, and I have a black muff on it, you know, so to speak, to, you know, cut down on the plosives. And of course, the last one that I think I got was the Fifine Tank 2. Now this one is taller than the rest of them, but it does have an on and off switch, as you can see. And you can run this one in USB A or C, which you'll see at the bottom. There is a volume rocker. I don't know if you can see it right up under the XLR part that you can adjust. I think it adjusts the microphone on through the computer, I believe, and it does have a headphone jack for mic monitoring. So yes, that is the Fifine Tank 2, and that's the on and off switch. And of course, you can mute it if need be. It only, of course, the mute button only works in the USB mode. In XLR mode, it does not even light up. So I don't know, y'all. Leave it in the comment section. Y'all let me know how this PVI2 XLR sounds. I think I may have found for my voice, I think I may have found what works for me, which is handheld mics. And I'm never gonna really handle them with my hand. They'll always be on the boom arm. As you can see, it's on the boom arm, right? Every mic that I get, I put it on the boom arm. But, you know, everybody has a different tone of voice. Everybody, you know, is males have a deeper voice. Some females have deeper voices too. Not as deep as a male, but singers have a certain type of, you know, sound or tone to their voice. So I just want to come through and do this video and let Chris know, hey, I may have, he really opened my eyes to some things as far as audio. And handheld mics seem to work good with my voice. So, you know, it varies. It's subjective. These mics and everything are subjective to everybody's voices because we all have different tones and, you know, everything to our voices. So I think I'm going to, you know, look into getting some more handheld mics. You know, there's a Shure mic that I have my eye on that I may grab. I don't know yet, but just stay tuned. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, enjoy the content over here. Make sure, you know, you share it. You know, I don't ever ask people to share my content. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. So it ain't no big deal to me. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do. But yeah, I just want to shout out my friends and everything and show you that, you know, these handheld mics are some of the ones that I have in my arsenal, and every single one of them I wouldn't get rid of them because they work for my voice and for what I like to do. Anyway, it's your girl Miss K. I'll see you guys on the next video. Salud.